All right, let's get to Meghan Markle, who had the quote unquote, listen to this, learn to be black when she joined the royals, a broadcaster said. What? mm, already issue. Y'all need to open up the borders to all ethnicities and races in terms of actions, in terms of personalities, in terms of the way that they demonstrate who they are. There is no such thing for real as acting black. Now, there is a culture that will try to have borders that people will subscribe to in thoughts, words, and actions. And that makes you a slave to that culture, even though there's some positives, I assume, in that. If you're trying to tell me how I act is wrong or it's acting anti-cultural, if it's acting anti-black, if it's acting actually white, you're going to have a problem with me. So let's just see what they're talking about, because I don't know how you learn to be black. What does that mean? What, you fast? You get faster? Get more athletic? What is it? You play ball better? Like, what is black in the first? Define it. Dare you. Dare you define it in front of somebody black. Now, we got stereotypes, and that's for everybody. But is the stereotype what you're supposed to learn to be? Come on, broadcaster, whoever you are. Trevor Phillips is your name. Let's talk through this. All right, so he claims that the former Meghan Markle, former, what was she, the queen, princess, was Duchess. She was big time over there. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that stuff over there. My wife be getting mad. People get mad at me. I'm like, man, shut up. I ain't got to call nobody something since you said I got to call them that. Unless you're a doctor. All right, so they said that she wasn't really in touch with her black roots when she joined the royal family, accusing her of squandering the opportunity to show the diversity of Britain after she failed to accept advice. Interesting. So he was on Piers Morgan Uncensored. I want to see the ratings of that, because every story that comes from over there is from Piers Morgan. He must be killing it. Tucker Carlson Plus. All right, so he said that she had to, quote unquote, learn to be black when she joined Britain's royal family, adding that it was understandable considering her privileged upbringing. Okay, we're stopping down again. Okay. I have this conversation with a lot of people, including black people. Will y'all stop using the privilege word the wrong way? My kids are privileged and my kids are black. So you can be black and privileged. My kids go to one of the most prestigious elementary schools in the world, let alone the best, they say, in LA. Okay. My kids growing up in a multi, I ain't done with the multis, $1 million home. And I ain't shamed. And that's what I was supposed to do. And if they weren't in this situation, they could still earn privilege. Want to know why? Because my welfare ass had privilege growing up too. Damn right. Everybody was speaking to me. Even if they had jokes, they were talking to me. Why? Because I was smart. Why? Because I was the MVP. Why? Because I was fast as hell running track. Why? People used to walk to me, oh, hey, Marcellus. Like, what you say? That's a privilege. I ain't got to break no ice. They breaking the ice for me. Now, I ain't have $5 for it because there was no NIL. But if there was NIL, I would have had privilege. Y'all better stop with this. Do not make antonyms out of privilege and black like this guy just did. Here we go. So he says, I think people mistake who Meghan Markle is, noting that she herself said that until she became this princess, she never regarded herself particularly as black, and that's understandable. All right, let me not stop now. He said she grew up in LA in the most wealthy black enclave anywhere in the United States. Well, if she grew up in LA in the most wealthy black enclave, she either grew up in Baldwin Hills, Ladera Heights. That's about it out here, right? Black enclaves. And according to what I've heard about her, she didn't grow up there. She grew up between Woodland Hills, Mid-Wilshire, apartment there in Hollywood Strip. Whatever. I ain't trying to get into that part of it, but still, even so, wherever she grew up, doesn't matter. You can still be black and privileged. Let's get back to this, right? He added and noted that anyone from a black background knew the subject wasn't Meghan's territory. Interesting. The point I really want to make about Meghan Markle is that she had to learn how to be black on the job, as it were. And I think she made a bit of mess of it. She didn't take advice. Hey, man, come here. Hey, dog, check this out. Oh, let me do it in Meghan voice. Hi, excuse me. Yeah. I'm like supposed to be black, like I'm really mixed race, but that's black. And I got this new job, right? And everybody there is not black. So I'm going to be black now. And so tell me, please, hello, anybody, how do you be black? What the funk is this? All right. Oh, man. So, and in that sense, is why I think she squandered the opportunity to demonstrate something important about this country. He noted that Britain has the largest, most distinctively mixed race population of any major country created through love rather than coercion, stating that Meghan and Harry might have served as role models, but instead missed the mark. Damn, they got a bunch of mixed race people out there. Like they got the most. Woo! I know Cat's gonna be traveling there. Be like, damn, where they at? Meghan previously spoke about her mixed race identity during an episode of her Archetypes podcast on Spotify that Bill Simmons doesn't like. I think he likes hers. He didn't like Harry. Where she told her guest singer Mariah Carey, if there's any time in my life that it's been more focused on my race, it's only once I started dating my husband. Then I started to understand what it was like to be treated like a black woman. She added, because up until then, I had been treated like a mixed woman, and things really shifted. I don't want to call her a liar, but isn't this her second marriage? I'm 99.9% sure of that. Matter of fact, I think it's 100%. Because I know the dude she was married to before or was with before, and he ain't black. He's white. So this is the first time you ever had to deal with this because you dated your white husband or because he's the prince? Because, boy, you dated a white guy before. I know one for sure. Oh, man, and you went there. He's one of the producers on Snowfall. Man, and he a great dude, cool dude, does tons in the community, kills it on what he does as a producer. But sucker made Snowfall. And you trying to act like this is the first time you learned about being black. Boy, stop. This is why people don't really like them fully. Because you can kind of like just I'm lazy with my research on them because I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the life conversations that come from them. But damn, first time you ever had to experience this because you date a white guy now? A husband, you married to the prince and he's white? And you were married to a white guy before? All right, so a lot of life lessons in this one. Blacks can't be privileged, I just learned. Psych! That's a damn lazy synonym to poor. Stop making black poor. Stop making black impoverished. Stop making black hood. My block used to be all black. Now it's all Mexican. The hood. The same hood is now not all black. Stop making poor all black. It's some rich as hell black people. Way rich. Way rich. Don't even look at me, y'all. I'm a duck. Them. Y'all need to stop. I don't know why it's a narrative. Why do people want to hang on to that? Because we all ain't got it. Nobody got it in no race, in any race. What you talking about? Nobody ever gonna get it. Let me tell you, if you're holding your breath for all, you're never gonna breathe. Wileyism. I just made that one up. All right, so I do like that she highlights the difference between being mixed and black because I think that's something that needs to be untangled because it's unfair to those who have a black and white heritage. Like they got to pick, or we pick for them. You black. And it's like, wait a minute, from slavery? From what? Post-slavery and what? One drop rule, I'm black? Like, what about white? I'm white too, right? Right? No. You only black. That's how they're going to look at you. Well, how I look at myself, fool? That doesn't matter. Like, God, leave people out here set tripping, right? So let's get into this, man. Do you agree with anything Trevor Phillips said? I hope not, because y'all listen to me. That she had to learn to be black on the job and then she made a mess of it. Now, she made a mess of stuff, but I don't know it's because she was black. Maybe because she's just messy. Lionel, messy. Does this stance come off as offensive to you? Hell yeah, it does. Oh, man. Do you agree that Meghan and Harry missed the mark as mixed race role models? What? Like, didn't Charles Barkley Ben tell y'all about this role model stuff? So I don't know about that, but I want to see what you guys think in the comments.